I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
Hey, thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I kind of took you out of your natural habitat. I'm surprised you're still breathing.
Yes, that's right, friend. You see, my wife and I
I
are...
was totally like, you should write a book because your family like stupid and then so are like journalists.
You really need to stop thinking in terms of palaces. We have to get jobs. I have to start auditioning again.
Oh yes, you were on the very famous show Suits. More popular in the States than even Friends.
South Park is back, and baby, they came in swinging. The moment that season 27 premiere dropped, boom. It was like lighting a match in a fireworks factory. And guess who got caught in the blast? Yep, Meghan and Harry. Again. The internet didn't even get a second to breathe. That first minute, total chaos. Blink and you'd miss it. But sharp-eyed fans? Oh, they saw it. A mysterious redhead figure, a wide-brimmed hat, a glass of pink wine. You already know what that means. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, they all went wild. Everyone knew South Park wasn't done roasting the Sussexes. Oh no, this was a warning shot. They didn't even need to drop names, just a single shadowy frame, and boom. Screenshots were everywhere. Conspiracy threads exploded. It was loud, it was messy, and it was glorious. This wasn't a cute little flashback. This was a full-blown red alert. The kings of savage satire are back, and they've got unfinished business.
It has been several months now since our beloved queen has died. All Canadians are finding it hard to go on. All Canadians, that is, except for our first guest, the prince and his wife.
It's so nice to have you back in London, Meghan. I've missed our little lunches.
We've never had lunch together, Kate.
Well, we must continue the tradition.
And then, oh honey, it got worse. Just a tiny clip, a barely there second of footage, and the internet lost it. That rosé glass, that silhouette, it was like a slap across the face. And the fans, they were screaming. They're back, people shouted. Freeze frames, zoom-ins. TikTok detectives went full CSI. It was so subtle, and that made it even more savage. That was no coincidence. South Park doesn't do accidents. It was deliberate, targeted, and devastating. You thought the dragging was over? Think again. That one image flipped the narrative inside out. But hold on. The next twist, it left Jaws on the floor.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I kind of took you out of your natural habitat. I'm surprised you're still breathing.
Brace yourselves, because this was surgical. Just as Meghan was gearing up to launch her soft, serene, oh-so-luxurious rosé brand, you know, quiet vibes, classy lifestyle, bam, South Park swooped in and detonated it all. Like a missile locked onto her brand new identity. She wasn't just launching a wine, she was crafting a whole new Meghan. Pastel tones, aspirational living, I'm a gentle girl boss now energy. And Harry? Poof. Totally absent, no mess, just elegance, except boom. South Park tore it to shreds. Before a single bottle hit the shelves, Meghan's rebrand became a joke. The rosé, meme material, the label, a punchline. That soft launch, obliterated. What she wanted was elegance. What she got was chaos. And just when she thought it couldn't get worse, the disaster started from within.
Hey, thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
Picture this hot mess. The teaser airs, and Meghan panics. Sources say she didn't just call her lawyer. Oh no, she hit that red alert button hard. Archwell's crisis team? In full meltdown. Phones ringing from LA to NYC. This wasn't just damage control. This was DEFCON 1. Because here's what Meghan knows. South Park doesn't tease unless they're about to drop a nuke. Her team started feeding talking points to the media, prepping for the storm like it was a PR apocalypse. But behind the scenes, it wasn't calm. It wasn't cool. It was pure, unfiltered fear. If 1 second caused this much drama, what would a whole episode do? Spoiler alert, things were about to get so much worse.
So let me start with you, sir. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where?
I'm sorry, I'm just really stressed. We're completely out of money.
Maybe it's time we dip into your fortune from Suits.
There is no fortune from Suits.
Oh, it gets juicier. The internet didn't even need to wait. Because someone allegedly leaked the carnage early. Yep, just days after the teaser, raw sketches started popping up in Discord servers and private Twitter threads. At first, people thought, cute fan art. Wrong. Then bam, a storyboard frame surfaced, labeled, watermarked. Scene 14, Act 1, and that's when it clicked. This was the real deal. One image showed Meghan clutching a massive wine bottle labeled Empathy in a Bottle. Another, Harry sobbing into a pile of rejection letters. Fans zoomed in on every exaggerated feature. Reddit turned into a war room. TikTok edits were going viral by the second. Meghan's nightmare, happening in real time. And Harry? Oh, sweet Harry. He was unraveling fast.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle,
And I'm Harry. Harry.
and we're royally screwed. Andy, you gotta be kidding me. I've brought plenty of conflict to the show.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup.
Now here's something nobody saw coming. While Meghan was buried in legal chaos, Harry, he was breaking, quietly, completely. Insiders say he was pacing outside their Montecito mansion late at night, earbuds in, clinging to his phone like it was his last lifeline. But he wasn't calling agents or PR folks. He was allegedly on the phone with someone from his royal past. Yeah, one of the very people he once left behind. That tells you everything. Harry wasn't looking for spin. He wanted survival. His sudden silence? It all made sense. The missed events, the ghosting during Meghan's launch, the blank social media accounts. He wasn't taking a break. He was terrified. And then came the next meltdown, the kind that makes bank accounts tremble.
Yes, that's right, friend. You see, my wife and I are totally like, you should write a book because your family like stupid, and then so are like journalists.
Bravo fired me. Well, not really, but basically, they only offered me friend of the housewives for next season.
Let's talk about the money, or should we say, the money Meghan is losing. Her empire didn't just take a hit, it started bleeding out. Quiet meetings with luxury brands, canceled, high-end partnerships, frozen, digital content deals, ghosted. Because no one, and we mean no one, wants to be tied to a walking meme. Marketing insiders said it best, brands want control. Meghan, she became chaos incarnate. A cartoon rosé bottle instead of a lifestyle queen. And just like that, elegance turned into embarrassment. A single meme did what bad press couldn't. It nuked her brand before it launched. And as deals slipped away, someone was watching from across the pond, and their silence was ice cold.
So you hate journalists. That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look. Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that.
Okay, now brace yourself, because this next twist, brutal. While Meghan and Harry scrambled behind the scenes, the royal family, oh, they stayed dead silent. Not a peep, no statement, no insider leaks, nothing. That silence? Deafening. Palace insiders whispered that press liaisons were told, very deliberately, to keep their mouths shut, completely, even in private. The message? Let it burn. And Prince William? Oof. A source claimed he just smirked when he saw the teaser. That's it, a smirk. But in royal speak, that smirk was a 10-page monologue. Not hate, just confirmation. Meghan and Harry had crossed the line, and now they were on their own. The palace, once blamed for every media mess, sat back and watched the chaos unfold like it was their evening entertainment. No sympathy, no spin, no saving them. And that was the coldest betrayal of all. But while the palace kept their mouths shut, the internet, it screamed.
She hates delete.
You need to knock it off, and you're hitting everyone with that table.
And please stop sending me samples.
I hear you, Andy. I'll amp it up. I'll smash a wine glass. I'll tell Kyle she has Munchausen syndrome. I'll accuse Dorit of doing coke.
Oh, the madness that followed. It was internet carnage. South Park barely blinked, and the wolves came circling. TikTok exploded. Edits everywhere. People were mixing old crying clips of Meghan and angry Harry rants with the new teaser. The results? Fake trailers so good people thought they were real episodes. And the memes? Oh, honey, they got wild. Duchess of Chardonnay. Prince of Wine. Thousands of people roasted Meghan's rosé line like it was a failed school project. Fake wine reviews started circulating, using quotes from Spare. The creativity was insane. Even the comedians jumped in. Jimmy Kimmel joked Meghan's rosé was for people pretending not to read the comments. And Stephen Colbert, he shaded Harry hard, saying he was shaken by the tannins. Podcasts, TikToks, stand-up comics. Everyone was cashing in on the roast. It wasn't just mockery, it was content. Their downfall became entertainment. But South Park wasn't finished yet, not even close. Meanwhile, Meghan's camp, meltdown mode. As they scrambled like it was PR DEFCON 1, South Park's creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, were chilling behind the curtain. Cool, collected, silent. No tweets, no interviews, no hints. But behind the scenes, oh, the tea was hot. Insiders say they've already prepped the next episode to not just mock Meghan and Harry, but to mock their reaction to being mocked. Yep, it's about to get meta. One alleged leak even shows Meghan's crisis PR team as cartoon characters, desperately trying to shut things down and only making it worse. It's genius. It's savage. It's so South Park. And here's the kicker. Legal threats? Totally useless. Satire is protected speech. These guys have survived billionaire lawsuits. Meghan and Harry, they're just fresh material. Their panic? It's practically part of the next episode. And that humiliation still had layers to go. Now let's get real for a second. Meghan's entire brand, it's cracking. All that pastel perfection, those quiet luxury vibes, soft femininity, poof, gone. South Park blew it up before it could even blossom. And now, the image people see isn't a glowing duchess in a vineyard, it's a cartoon version of Meghan, being dragged over and over and over again. But here's what's worse. Hollywood is pulling away. One of her planned documentary projects? Shelved. A major streaming platform pulled the plug. Why? Too much noise, too much meme risk. That's right. Even Hollywood doesn't want to gamble on her anymore. PR insiders say agents are warning their clients, steer clear of Meghan. It's not personal, it's business. Her brand? It's no longer hers, and every attempt to fix it just looks desperate. Her narrative is lost. And when your every move is laughed at before it even lands, you're not in control anymore. You're just a headline waiting to happen. And Harry? Oh, he was about to take his own fall. You ready for this heartbreak? The very fans who once defended Meghan and Harry, they've turned. Back when South Park dropped that first parody, people were shocked, divided, curious. But this time, oh no. The second that teaser hit, people weren't outraged. They were thrilled. The tone? Totally different. Nobody's crying, poor Meghan. It's more like, took them long enough. Her elegant rosé rebrand turned into a meme before the corks popped. And Harry? He's no longer the brave mental health advocate. He's a cartoon, a walking regret. That sting? It's deep. Because once the public stops taking you seriously, every move you make becomes a joke. And the South Park team? They know there's no coming back from that. But Meghan, she still had one more trick up her sleeve. Desperation mode. Activate. Meghan's team scrambled like mad. Emergency interviews. Tearful charity appearances. Look, she's a good person. Energy. But nothing stuck. Even big-name media outlets were like, no thanks. They didn't want to be the next punchline. Not with South Park circling. PR plans fell apart. Strategy decks were rewritten by the hour. But nothing worked. And the worst part? It wasn't the mockery, it was the irrelevance. Meghan's name doesn't trigger awe anymore. It triggers giggles. And in Hollywood, that's brand extinction. Her rosé? A meme? Harry's silence? A signal. The story's no longer theirs to tell. And the final blow? Oh, it came from the people they trusted most. Now this is the shocker no one saw coming. Meghan and Harry? They're standing in the middle of this PR battlefield, completely alone. Not a single royal aide, no celebrity allies, no sympathetic podcast hosts, crickets. Insiders say the royal family's response was clear. This is your mess. You clean it up. And now, with South Park about to drop what could be their most brutal episode yet, Meghan and Harry aren't just a punchline. They're a cautionary tale. The couple who once ruled headlines with explosive interviews and million-dollar deals, now reduced to cartoon chaos. The shift is happening, and it might be permanent. From royal spectacle to satirical sideshow. And here's the scariest part. The world might have already moved on. So now the only question left, can they survive one more roast? Or is this South Park sequel the final nail in the royal brand coffin?